Why, hello everybody. My name is MJ Edwards here, and I'm here with you live. It is the Alter Knights versus the St. Francis DeSales Stallions. Neutral site at London High School. My name is MJ Edwards, as I just said already. I'm here with you live, as I just said. So Alter's, head coach tested positive for COVID-19. He will not be at this game. They said that he will do it virtually. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but please let me know, the info on that, because I'm interested to know. I don't know why, but I'm interested to know. But I have a surprise for you. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
As mentioned, the Knights will be without Coach Tom Seitz tonight. Coach Tom Avery will be running the show. The coach is recovering at his home.
Speakers!
Provided that the boys get the job done tonight, he
You're
will hopefully be back
welcome.
with the team for the state final next week. I'm sure this is a tough pill for him to swallow, not being here
Subscribe.
with the boys tonight.
Please
It might be an
subscribe.
overused cliche, but I believe you really have two
Click
teams here
that
tonight
button
that are
to
mirror
subscribe,
images of each
please.
other, not just in their style of play, but their traditions, their individual communities' passion for the school and the athletic programs, and their successes on and off the field. It's just a great matchup between these two historic programs.
Yeah. Yep, you're right, Tim. First of all,
Okay, so I have gotten an email from Robert Dreyer. Let's see here. Robert Dreyer, Bob Dreyer, saying, thanks, telling me, he or she said, thanks for sharing the game for the Alter Ross game. You are welcome, and if the Alter Knights beat the DeSales Stallions, then I will continue to go live for the Alter Knights Pride, the Knights Pride, however you look at it. But if the Alter Knights lose this game, then that is all the live streams for Baden, Ross. I know Roger Bacon, I know Baden's playing them next year, supposedly. But I'm not gonna do Roger Bacon. I've heard some not very pleasant things. I've heard that they've been not playing the right rules from the OHSAA. They're not following the guidelines, rules, nothing. That's what I've heard, so that's why I'm not doing that game. I've been told not to do that game on my channel. Just because of that reason, the specific reason. So that way there's no fighting on my channel, preventing fighting, arguing, stuff like that. I don't want any violence on my channel, on this live stream about that. I don't want any of that. Comments, whatever it is. I don't want any of that. Because, I just don't want any of that. And I don't know why my live stream comments are not commenting. That's weird. But, please please like this video, subscribe, hit the bell. Woo! There went my pen. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, please. And also share this to your friends, family, about me doing my live streams, viewers, subscribers, comments if you can. But yeah, guys, I don't want any violence. And I liked, so the last live stream viewers that I had for the Alter Knights versus the Ross Rams was 293 views. Now that is breaking record history for my YouTube channel right here. So please keep that momentum up. Once I saw that, once I cut that live stream, I went bonkers. Please keep that momentum up, because that's how you get me to keep going on these live streams. Because because instead of 293, add more views, like viewers, people viewing my channel. Just add more and more and more to keep going on this. Keep myself moving and doing this, because it's not that I don't like doing this. I do, but when like the Baden versus Ross game, once I got off my channel, and now they email me. Really? Sorry, they emailed me. Somebody emailed me the Mixel for the Alter St. Francis DeSales game. Just emailed me. Whatever. But yeah, once I got off that live stream, I was just heartbroken. I got 3 views. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just don't want to do this. But then when I went live for the Alter Ross game, because I thought it would be interesting, I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh. Me and my mom went crazy. And happy. So please keep that momentum up. That's how you get me to move and groove and get my channel just spread the word out. I may not do it for every time, but I'll do it for bait. I know I've been doing it a lot for Baden. I understand that. And some of you think it's getting really old. I understand. But I can't help myself. I'm a #1 Baden fan. I've loved Baden my whole life and still do. Even though if they are 0 and 10, I still love Baden. I love Rams. I love the Los Angeles Rams. I know, but please keep the momentum up. Keep more and more viewers. I'd like to have more viewers, more than 293. If we can. But yeah, please keep going on that, everyone. Please. That would be a miracle for me. Please keep it going. I would really appreciate that. And Robert Dreyer, I thank you for emailing me. Once I saw that, I was very happy. I showed it to my mom, and she's like, "What?" And it said coach. So me and mom went. My mom went crazy happy. So please keep emailing me for the support. Keep viewing, and if they have a comment to where you can comment, please do that. But yeah, the next live stream, it won't be inappropriate, but I'm gonna put inappropriate to help get the comments back. Somebody told me that if I do that for a couple live streams, then I can get the comments back, hopefully. But yeah, please keep the views up, like literally. Please keep the views up. We got 5 minutes left, but look, that's how many views we got. Please keep that up. Please. That will get my momentum going. But I'm gonna go back. Oh. That's a new feature. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go back.
This is quite a facility. Purpose. We've been here before, Tim. We lost to. I'm reasonably sure that we played here. We lost to Hartley in the state semifinals 4 or 5 years ago. At the very end, in a really tough, heartbreaking loss. But yeah, the Knights are out on the field. DeSales nowhere in sight just yet. They've got their band here and all their cheerleaders. They had the much shorter ride over than we had, about half the distance probably to get here from down in Columbus. But it's a chilly, a little bit breezy, and really brisk evening over here.
I hope you guys can hear the audio. I'm sorry if you are having trouble hearing the audio. I'll try to tweak that and fiddle around with that.
We're getting close, folks.
I'm
just
sorry.
About 3 minutes to go here before we get this one started. And exciting. And DeSales is making their way onto the field now. They're coming in from the south end zone. Yeah, every player, to my knowledge, on both teams. Here come the Knights, Tim. Here come the Knights. And in their customary fashion, as they've done all season long, they will just crash through the banner and walk out onto the field. But they are, again, fired.
I'll cheer for the Knights. Woo! Go Knights!
They will be on the visitor side, as Mike said.
I know you're a Vegas enemy, but go Knights!
For me, Tim, getting to the state means getting to the state semifinals. That's like your major goal, and then anything that you can do after that is.
Go Knights! Go Knights! Go Knights!
You're one game away from playing.
Beat the Stallions! The Stallions.
I truly believe that. And you get to the state championship game, yeah, if you win or lose, you got there, right? It's something that you can say you did and that you played in. But you're this close, and Alters had their chances multiple times in the state semifinals, and it came up short a few times. And we don't want that to happen here tonight, because you're on the brink. You're at the altar. That's right, no pun intended.
Go Knights!
Right at the doorstep. Knights, I believe it was 2015, made it to the state final with Dusty. Were unable to finish the job in that one, and just a couple years ago, 2 years ago actually, Connor Bazelak made it to the state final in Canton and came up a little short in that one too.
Yeah, so we played up against a really good Keston team that was good. I mean, they were really good. Yeah, we played
Let's
them 10
go,
times
Knights!
and win a couple. They were that good, but that's history. These players, I believe, would have been freshmen on that squad.
All right, Knights, let's go.
It's a whole new day for them. Yeah, it's a whole new day for them, and they're going to be kicking off. The Knights are, so they obviously won the toss and deferred.
So the Knights will be going right to left. DeSales will be going left to right. DeSales in their home uniforms, purple jerseys, white pants, and the white helmets with purple
Come on,
stripes
Knights,
down the
let's
middle.
go.
The Knights again wearing that same uniform, white jerseys, brown pants, and that iconic gold football helmet with the block A's on the side. Just a few moments here, folks. Jack Ruffalo has it teed up.
Here.
CJ Hicks standing just to the left of the ball. Just waiting.
Come on, Knights.
We're ready, baby. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
We are all ready. Let's go.
Let's go, Knights.
There's the whistle. And here's the kick by Jack Ruffalo. And we're underway, folks. Short kick coming near side.
Are you ready?
Knight's trying to get on top of it, but I think it came all the way out of bounds. And it didn't get touched, so it's going to be
Come on, Knights. Come on, Knights. Let's go, Knights.
90-degree angle, kind of a left-hand turn. I thought maybe DeSales might have touched it. I don't know if that matters or not when it comes to that penalty, but they must not have. And they will place the ball at the 35, which is where DeSales will start this possession. Tim, as we're moving left to right here in front of us,
Knights almost got on top of that.
If that was planned, that was a fantastic attempt for sure. But decent field position here for the Stallions to start this game.
Hopgood will line up DeSales.
Quintrell Quinn is your man in the backfield. You're going to hear us mention him quite a bit tonight. Headed to Ohio University to play on Saturdays.
In the I formation, Hopgood is going to look towards the sideline for the play. Right out to the left is Barber and Johnson for DeSales.
Come on, Alter.
At the 35. Here's the snap. Hopgood hands it off to Quinn straight up the middle. Still on his feet. Gets outside the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there by DeSales. Picking up about 7 on the play.
Come on, computer.
CJ Hicks
Really?
and Hayden Plate coming up from their backfield positions
I'll
to help make
update
that
my
tackle.
computer
Second down
afterwards.
and 4.
Quinn is a big player in that backfield for DeSales. 225 pounds. 6'2" senior. Hopgood in the shotgun. Hands it off to Quinn again. Straight up the middle. And the Knights are going to take him down. But it looks like he squirms forward, and I think he picked up the first down getting outside.
Where that opposite line judge is standing, he is going to get the first down. They're going to move the chains here early. Quintrell Quinn with 2 carries. Yeah, he reminds me maybe a little bit more athletic player that we saw last week at the fullback position for Hamilton Ross. He is a load.
He is a load, and he will be going to Ohio University.
Yep.
Hopgood in the shotgun. Quinn settles towards his right. Now he moves back behind Hopgood. Settles to his left. In motion now. Hopgood going to keep it himself straight up the middle. A nice gain there and picks up another first down. Gets inside Knights territory.
Come on, Knights.
3-yard line of the Knights.
The quarterback's a nice running back, but that's somebody.
Come on, Knights. Let's go.
The linebacker coming in and running back in motion back across the formation, faked it to Quinn, kept it, and made a nice gain there. Hopgood, the quarterback, pretty athletic kid. More of a running quarterback than he is a throwing quarterback.
Johnson and Barber wide out to the left. Hopgood in the shotgun. Quinn right behind him. Here's the snap. Hopgood back to throw. Looking down the middle. Going long. He's got a man, but it's incomplete. He had Barber open. Had a few steps on the Knights defenders, but pass incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for DeSales.
Yeah, Barber, a 6', 180-pound junior, was wide open running a post pattern. He got past the 2 Alter defenders and had nothing but green in front of him. But the ball was a little bit overthrown by a couple yards, and the Knights dodged a bullet right there.
What is that?
No score in this one, folks. 10:20 to go here in the first quarter. DeSales on a little bit of a drive. Their first.
I apologize, everybody.
Off to Thompson up the middle, and still on his feet, picking up about 3 yards on the play. Going to be 3rd down and about.
I apologize.
Was the Catholic League.
This is ridiculous.
Over here in Columbus, he does go. We try to alternate them a little bit to try to keep them as fresh as possible because both of them do play on both sides of the ball.
Coming near sides for
There.
DeSales is Johnson. Quinn in the backfield behind Lockwood.
It started again.
Hand off to Quinn, trying to go over right tackle.
He's
and
going
the
to be
Knights are going to
short.
stop him short.
Well short,
We'll
too.
see. They're kind of in that no man's land where they'll probably go for it here.
Well, we had no doubt about it last week. Hamilton Ross would go for this every single time, and it looks like DeSales is going to punt.
I apologize, everybody. This is being silly. This silly computer. Hold on. Now try. It exited out. Why did it exit out? Or was it on the same tab? Fiddlesticks. We apologize, everybody. We are having big technical difficulties, but stay here. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Trust me, stay here. We'll figure it out. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for your patience. I'm never gonna let you guys down. Trust me. No.
Hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up the first down, getting it outside to about the, I'd call it the 33-yard line maybe. But they're going to move the chains. First down and 10. Knights get a fresh set of downs here with 7:38 to go now in the first quarter and no score.
Brian Shane reading that option and decided wisely
All right,
to keep that
we got
ball
it figured
and turn
out.
the field. He only needed about a yard and a half to get the
We
first
got
down,
it
and
figured
the Knights
out.
are
Oh yeah,
moving here
we
early,
got it
just about
figured
at
out.
their own
Heck
31-yard
yeah.
line.
Knights stay in the wishbone. First and 10. Shane under center. Turns.
Go, Walter!
Off right tackle again. And maybe no gain on that one.
They never did bring him down, but they definitely stopped his forward momentum.
Maybe a gain of a half a yard on the play. I'll call it one. It's going to be second down for the Knights.
This
Sounds
is a
like
good
it's
D-line. They
them.
compared them, the coaches did this week, to how good Hamilton Baden's defensive line was, and the coaches and players were really impressed with Baden's defensive line this season, and they said the DeSales defensive line stacks up pretty favorably with those Rams.
Wishbone offense for the Knights. Shane keeps it himself over right side, gets it inside or outside, I should say, his own 45. Going to be a first down for the Knights.
Woo!
Shane is going to be marked down at about
Go
the
Knights!
35-yard line, so nice job by Brian Shane on the keeper over the left side, and he picks up the first down for the Knights.
Well, nice job there again by Brian running the option. They took away Brandon McDonald on the pitch. Brian read the defensive end and then cut straight up field inside the D end. It had a good running lane and just lowered his head, wrapped the ball up, and took what he could get out of that for a very nice game by the Alter quarterback.
Murph, Seth Morris, and McDonald.
Go Knights!
Goes in motion to the far side. Shane running the option far side, pitches it to Brandon, but a great defensive play there by Barber, I believe, for DeSales. Getting McDonald behind the line of scrimmage, going to be a loss of about 4 on the
Textbook
play.
defense there by the DeSales Stallions on that option. Brian waited till the very last second as he took the hit to pitch it with his strong hand out to Brandon McDonald, not always an easy thing to do. That quarterback over there on the left-hand side came up fast and had Brandon just about the time he caught the ball, and it was lucky we didn't get a turnover there.
Second down and 14 now for the Knights. Knights stay in the wishbone. Near side is Patrick Connor. Shane turns, hands it off to Brandon McDonald, and Brandon going to take it all the way back to the line of scrimmage and maybe one more yard outside the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third down and I believe about 9 for the Knights. Ball just shy of midfield.
Yeah, this is Alder football. And Coach Dom Seitz is not here tonight. Hopefully listening and we're watching at home. I'm sure he is. But this is Alder football. But the Knights now faced with a 3rd and 9. Ball right at midfield. Big play here early in this game.
No score here, folks. Big third down for the Knights. 3rd and 9, 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Shane under center. Full house backfield. Connor to the right. Shane back to throw. Looking across the middle. Shane going to take off. He's across midfield now, coming near side. Trying to get the first. And he's going to come up a little bit short.
Tom Ailig's first big decision as a head coach. I would like to see where they mark that ball if I was him before I decide anything here. But
I think it's going to be right 4th and 1, Mike.
Well, right now the marker is 2. Yeah, that's a 2 full yards. And
I think Coach
Ailig is sending the punt team out on the field, hopefully to try to pin this really good DeSales offense back deep inside their territory somehow. The ball is on the near hash marks here right in front of the DeSales bench at the on the 45-yard line.
And it's a full 2 yards. Full 2 yards for the first. So they're going to punt it. Jack Ruffalo standing at the 45. He's going to come near side, end over end kick, bounces, and the Knights are going to down at about the 14-yard line. So a decent kick there by Jack Ruffalo. And he pins DeSales deep in their own territory. So Knights deciding to punt on that one, Mike. And the ball was marked at about the 45. Had that been a little deeper into DeSales territory, I think they may have gone for it.
Yeah, I really didn't like the mark, to be honest with you. I didn't think they got a fair shake there, but it is what it is, so to speak. And they had to punt it away. That was the right decision by Coach Ailig.
So DeSales will come out for their second series of the ball game with 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Hopgood in the shotgun. Quinn behind him. Hand off to Quinn. Straight over center. And he's going to pick up 3 or 4 on the play. We're going to call it 2nd down and 6 for DeSales. And this game, as we talked a little bit beforehand, Mike, you and myself, it's going to go quick. These teams like to run the football.
Yep. No passing. 1 pass attempt so far. No timeouts. Only
Go Knights!
3 minutes left in the first quarter. Nil. It's nil.
0-0.
I know, I'm a Baden fan, but I'm cheering for you, Knights.
Quinn behind him.
I have faith in you.
Led by Nolan Meyer and a couple other Knights right there. And they're going to take him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 3 yards.
Wow.
Meyer with a hit right there, man. He hit Quinn in the mouth. Right straight up the gap and took him on shoulder to shoulder, head to head.
Yikes.
Stopped him, and a couple other buddies came in behind, Alter Knights, to help with that tackle. And DeSales now faced with their own 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 from the from their own 18-yard line.
Wow.
3rd and 7.
Go Knights!
Good in the shotgun. Quinn behind him. Hopgood back to throw. Looking near side. Had a man across the middle. Decent coverage there by Harper Mitchell, and ball well overthrown and falls incomplete.
That was Jordan Johnson, a wide receiver that was open. Well, he had a couple. He was bracketed.
I'm right here, everyone. I'm not anywhere. I know.
85-pound senior that was downfield. Oh, a high snap.
Quick snap there.
Here, I'm right here.
Stoppage, and I think there's a timeout by Alter.
Yeah, I think DeSales.
Timeout out there.
Trying to go quickly there. CJ was back for the punt.
Yeah, I think they were going quickly, and the Knights probably weren't expecting that. So that'll give me a chance to give a
couple
shout outs. I know Willie Bruns is listening to us at home with a bunch of guys, and I can't find my phone.
Having an adult beverage.
He's over there with Mike Conway and Bob Cook and Vern Mangold. They're all listening over there at Willie's house, and Carol's out in Oregon listening. So I want to give them a shout out and say hello to them. I want to also say hello to all the Dom Sykes that are listening tonight. I know that hopefully or maybe Coach is listening to us from his home. His mother and the rest of his family have been listening to us pretty regularly. I want to say hello to them. And folks, we're in for a really good football game here. A hard-hitting GCL Catholic school slobberknocker, if you will. And here
Go
Knights! Line up for this punt.
Go Knights!
CJ Hicks.
Go Knights! Go Knights! Go Knights! Go Knights!
And a pretty good roll there for DeSales. His ball will finally settle just inside the 39-yard line of the Knights, and that's where they will start their second possession of the evening. And so far, a defensive battle, Mike, no score. With 1:52 to go here in the second quarter, Knights with their second chance with the ball now.
Yeah, this is what we expected, and you get this far in the season, everybody's going to be good. Everybody's going to be good, and no doubt you got two of the best here tonight, and then the winner of this will be facing the winner of Tiffin Columbian and Chardon, the Hilltoppers versus the Tornadoes.
Shane under center with a full house backfield.
So it's not over.
Over right tackle, and boy, he's hit and brought down backwards by Quinn, who goes both ways for DeSales.
Quintel Quinn,
maybe a yard gain.
Yeah, he's not a small guy. You mentioned the size a little bit earlier, 6'2", 225. And he goes both ways, and he met Brandon McDonald after Brandon had got a couple of yards, though, actually. So 2nd and 5 at the Knight 44.
And referee
we've got another stoppage.
And I'm surprised they gave him 5 on that, Mike.
I get 5
I think it was 2 or 3 maybe, but
the Knights got a fortuitous spot
yes,
there.
Yes, they did get a fortuitous spot.
But I think it's going to be fixed because I do not think, they're moving the ball back.
They're going to move it back maybe a yard. So gain of 3, I believe. Let's see what they call it. 1:25 to go, first quarter. No score in this one, folks. Defensive battle so far this evening.
2nd and 7 from where it's at right now.
What?
Shane under center, full house backfield. Patrick Connor wide out to the right. Shane going to keep it himself, and there's Quinn again. Quinn doing a good job for DeSales, reading the play and meeting the ball carrier of the Knights right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and long for the Knights.
Yeah,
this is a loss of a yard.
Yeah, the triple option wishbone offense is not an easy offense to go against as a defense unless you've had a little bit of
Go
experience
Knights!
with it, or
Come on, Knights!
Spent a lot of time watching film, and for the most part here tonight, the DeSales Stallions have done a nice job containing Brandon McDonald, Brian Shane, and the boys down there as the Knights will go to the spread here on 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8.
Manfrey and CJ Hicks near side. Patrick Connor wide out to the right. Shotgun, Shane rolling towards his right. He has an open man, and it's caught, but it's going to be short of the first down.
Fantastic open field
trying
tackle
to
there.
see who that was who caught the pass.
Come on, Knights.
And that will be the last play of the first quarter.
Wow.
On the catch.
Jackson Armstrong on the catch.
Senior Jackson Armstrong out of the backfield on that catch. Patrick Connor ran a deep out past the marker. Jackson stayed short and in the flat area over there, and Brian Shane found him, but was not near enough to get the first down, and that will be the end of the first quarter.
No,
come on.
I'm not sure who it was for DeSales, but they made the tackle on Armstrong and got him down before he could get the first down. And we'll see what the Knights decide to do. The offense was still on the field before the clock ran out in the first quarter. I got to believe they're probably going to punt this one away. But we'll see what they decide to do. as it's going to be
Really
4
nice.
as we start the second quarter.
Got a no score. Shout out to the Ultra Moms of Boys, 13 moms that have been getting together every month for book club the last 8 years. They support our community and the families of Ultra. Julie Penno, Kelly Plate, Karen DeMario, Peggy Neary, Linda Evans, Peggy O'Donnell, Julie Holder, Debbie Dawkins, Susie Butler, Laura Timmons, Coach's Best, Susan G. Giorgio, Barb Zimmerman. And they love the Ultra Knights, and we love our moms. Where would we be without our moms? They are absolutely nowhere. The heart and soul of all these Ultra programs up here.
The Knights will punt it away. Jack Ruffalo standing at his own 33-yard line. Here's the snap. Nice kick by Jack Ruffalo. High kick coming near side. Thompson running after it. Ball bounces towards the Knights and towards midfield. And
took a good bounce
up by Tommy Swatala.
Took a nice bounce for the DeSales Stallions, but neither team really able to muster much offensively here in the early going. Both defenses playing really, really well, and it's a cliche, but this might be one of those games where whatever team makes the fewest mistakes comes out on top.
Yeah.
The Knights made a lot of mistakes last week, but were just a better team, and they were able to assert themselves and beat Ross. That's not the case tonight, most likely. The team that probably makes the fewest mistakes tonight is going to come out on top.
And that one was down by Mike Lance, excuse me. But Hopgood in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Quinn. Quinn is met right at the line of scrimmage. I think that was James Keefley.
Yes, it is.
On the tackle along with Nolan Meyer. Meyer taking him down with Keefley right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. They will call it 2nd and 9. Again, folks, no score here. We're into the second quarter now. 11:29 to go in the ball game. And a defensive struggle, at least so far.
Come on, Knights!
Uses a shuttle system to get the player to the play to the huddle. The DeSales coach calls it directly from the sidelines as they all look over to get that call.
Quinn in the backfield with Hopgood, nicely wide out to the right.
Trust me, I'm right here.
Excuse me, Johnson near side. In motion is Barber. Hand off to Quinn. Still on his feet, trying to get him down. My goodness, he's a load. Knights finally take him down at about the 34-yard line. Gain of a couple on the play.
Yeah, power and just a very good balance Quinn has. It's hard for him, one person, to bring him down on any given play. 3 or 4 guys that time to take him to the ground, but he's a little bit low to the ground. He's very sturdy, strong-looking kid, and great balance. It's a good combination for a running back.
Jonathan Thompson comes in. Quinn lines up in the slot for DeSales. Thompson is behind Hopgood. In motion is Quinn. He's going to come near side. Faked handoff. Oh boy, Hopgood has some middle.
Come on, Knights!
Into Knights territory.
Oh no, Knights! Come on.
The referee's going to mark it at about the 35-yard line of the Knights. A big pick up there by Hopgood.
About Hopgood with those big weapons they have in the backfield between Quinn and Johnson. Can't forget about Hopgood, number 8, the quarterback. Number 6, the quarterback. He is really smart and really good at reading this option, and that time he kept the ball and cut upfield and had a nice game. Their biggest gain of the game. Yep, their biggest gain of the game so far.
Knights, come on.
To the right of Hopgood. In motion is Thompson. Thompson goes across Hopgood. Hopgood keeps himself straight up the middle again. He has a lot of space near side. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Oh, really, Knights? Come on.
DeSales is in business now, Mike, all the way down to the Knights 10.
Familiar at all, the quarterback doing damage.
Yes.
We saw a lot of that last week down at Hamilton when the Ross quarterback had a heyday that night. I think he rushed for like 175 yards, and he was really a big thorn in the Knights' defensive side last week. And Hopgood now with 3 runs probably has has about 70
without Dom's sights, they're not gonna live.
The Knights were concentrating on Quinn, and Hopgood gashed him a couple times here. Thompson in motion. Hopgood going to keep it himself again. Over right tackle and gets it down to about the 5-yard line of the Knights. Gain of 5, and it's going to be second down and 5.
They send more often than not Johnson in motion back against the formation, and the quarterback Hopgood just rides him and looks upfield and looks at the linebackers and and looks at what's happened, does a nice job of reading the defense, and then pulling the ball back out at the last second and running upfield, finding enough running space to make nice gains.
Thompson behind Hopgood, now settles to his left. Barber near side. In motion is Quinn. Quinn going to get the handoff, coming near side, and he's going to take it into the end zone, untouched, Mike. And DeSales goes up 6-0 here with 8:54 to go.
That motion is causing the Knights some problems, both when they don't give the ball to the motion guy and when they do give the ball to the motion guy. That time it was Quinn on a dead run back across the formation as Hopgood gave him the ball. He had a full head of steam to get around the corner, and it was an easy skate into the end zone for the running back.
Yeah, offensive lineman Kane and Hast for DeSales opening up a huge hole for Quinn, and he takes it in. Extra point.
Bad snap, and it's short.
It's short and no good.
Bad snap. That ball is deflected. The ball just went under the crossbar. And a huge miss.
That could come back later.
That could be a problem. It was all in the snap. The quarter did a great
Stallions.
job of getting it down, but it was just
no
too
good.
long as the Knights. We didn't see the number of the player who knifed through there to get their hand on him, but that's a big play.
So extra point try by Bauman. DeSales is no good, and the score remains 6-0 DeSales. So the Knights going to have the ball for their, I believe, their third possession of the evening. Moved the ball a little bit so far, but unable to capitalize on any of these drives quite yet. So back for the Knights is C.J. Hicks and Brandon McDonald.
I'm going to say hello to Connor and Evie Gross that are listening to us tonight. Future Knights from Brad and Patty.
Welcome to the broadcast. Let's see if the Knights can change the momentum here. Kickoff for DeSales. DeSales now going right to left. Knights going left to right.
Purple jerseys versus white jerseys.
Here's the kick. And overhand kick near side. CJ will pick it up at about his own 3. Fumbles it. Picks it back up. He's at the 5.
Really nice.
Move, still on his feet. Gets it all the way out to about the 15. So CJ really making something out of nothing there. And getting the ball all the way out to the 15 after finally picking it up at his own 3.
That ball was kicked all the way to the goal line. CJ just a slight muff there. Picked it up and did a nice job just to get 15 yards back out of that. Speaking of C.J. Hicks, it would be great to see him get a touch or two this possession.
Yep.
The Knights have not tried to get out on the perimeter, on the edges all that much. Most of their success, most of their running plays have been up the middle in between the tackles and the ends.
Knights staying in the wishbone. Near side is Patrick Connor. 1st and 10 Knights at their own 15. Shane hands it off to Seth Morris. Seth goes over left tackle and picks up a couple on the play. Going to be 2nd down for the Knights. Call it 7.
Now this DeSales defense is doing a great job against this option. We saw earlier in the season the Knights have
London Stadium is ball-less field.
Against very good defenses and went to the spread early in games, which they're doing right now.
Yeah, the Knights going with the spread.
Shotgun formation, Brandon McDonald in the backfield with Shane.
C.J. Hicks and Seth Morris wide out to the left. Near side is Patrick Connor. McDonald in the backfield. They hand it off to Brandon over left tackle. Brandon takes it all the way out to about the 25, just short of the 25. Going to be 3rd and short for the Knights.
Yes,
and you got to believe right now a big 3rd down for the Knights.
Yeah, it's huge 1st down. And so what the spread does for
Come
you
on,
is
Knights!
spreads the defense out and gives your running backs, guys with so much talent like Brandon McDonald, a little bit more space, a little bit more options in terms of where he reads where and how he wants to get there. And the spread has been friendly to the Knights before in the past in terms of having success running the ball.
Shane in the shotgun, 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right, hands it off to Brandon up the middle. Brandon gets it all the way to the 35, still on his feet, takes the tackle to midfield.
Go!
Down at about the 37-yard line of DeSales.
Woo!
The Knights are using a wingback in that formation to lead,
Go Knights!
to be the lead blocker.
Yes!
So basically just getting another blocker at the point of attack And I think it's Jackson Armstrong, at least it was on that play, who got a helmet on one of the linebackers. Brandon McDonald just doing a nice job of reading that action and taking what he can get out of it. The Knights will stay in the spread.
Woo! Seth Morris and C.J. Hicks wide to the left. Near side is Patrick Connor. Brandon McDonald settles to the right of Shane, who's in the shotgun. 6-0 DeSales. 6:44 to go in the half. Shane going to keep it himself right over center, and he's going to pick up a couple on
Come
the
on, Knights. Come on, Knights.
Gets it down to
Let's
about
go.
the 46-yard line of DeSales. And we've kind of seen this pattern a little bit, Mike. Knights starting off in the wishbone, and a lot of times they gradually come out with this spread offense and usually find some success, and they are so far.
They have, and they've gone to it pretty early, and realizing that they were having trouble with this defense out of the wishbone formation, and they're in business now all the way out past the 50 into Stallion territory.
Manfrey and Connor near side. C.J. Hicks
That's
wide to the
them.
Shane hands it off to Brandon McDonald over right tackle, and Brandon going to pick up a couple, gets inside the 45 down to about
Go
the
Knights!
4-yard line. It's going to be third and about 6.
I was going to say he's getting up kind of gingerly, but he doesn't have his shoe all the way on, so thank God. I want to say hello to Ralph Mantica, Kathy Mantica. They are listening to us from in Sanibel, Florida, where it's a lot warmer than it is here right now, right?
It's chilly.
We're not complaining that we're in the press box.
We are in the press box. Thank goodness. But all the windows are open. It's cool, but
It's been worse.
Jesus, man.
definitely happy to be up here in the box. Timeout on the field.
It will be third down and 6 for the Knights. The Knights may
You gotta believe
What the
they might
heck
need
is
to
wrong
check
with
their
my
mics,
audio?
especially if they can.
I'm doing this. See if that makes a difference. I don't know what the audio is.
Fender was coming. He got out of his
There.
grasp, and the speedy Connor sped down this near sideline and got a block downfield. I could not see who that was from, but he got a great block downfield at about the 10-yard line that let him get almost to the end zone. And the Knights, baby, are banging on the door, first and goal in the shadow of the DeSales.
Come on, Knights.
Yeah, Patrick broke a tackle at about the 10, and as you said, picked up a block. First down. Shane pitches it to McDonald. All the way to the 1, trying to get in, and no signal.
He is not in. What a
Looks
play.
like they're going to mark him at about the half-yard line.
And that is a great play by that defense to come up and stop Brandon McDonald short of the goal line. It looks like the marker is like
A couple inches.
yeah, it's just inches. There's just a tiny bit of green between the marker and the goal line. So
Look for maybe a Brian Shane sneak here.
absolutely 100% was going to say that. That's worked for them all year. They've used it down here in these situations and in really short situations, fourth and inches. I think Brian Shane gets the call here.
They do bring the Murph and Seth Morris, put them in the wishbone with Brandon McDonald. Shane under center. Here's the snap. Hands it off to Brandon. Touchdown, Knights. Woo! Signal, and there it is. Brandon McDonald tie it up at 6. Hopefully just momentarily with 3:47 to go here in the half.
Brandon McDonald. Now here's a big play. DeSales missed the PAT, the 1-point PAT attempt after their score just a few minutes ago. The Knights are out on the field now to take the lead, 7-6 after that 85-yard possession.
Shane will hold. Jack Ruffalo will kick the extra point for the Knights. Mike Lance will snap it. Here's the snap. Ball is down. Kick is up, and it is good. Woo! Knights take the 1-point lead. 3:47 here to
Alright,
to
I'm
go
gonna.
here in the first half. Knights up 7-6.
There.
And what an answering drive there by the Knights.
What a drive. Came out and got in the spread early in that possession. And that made
For
a huge
some reason,
difference.
it was
Some
my
shout-outs. Want to say
YouTube.
hello to to my sister Pam.
Don't ask me.
And others listening down in Northern Kentucky, family members, Travis,
I don't know why
Sarah,
it
Matt,
was.
Chelsea, and Kevin.
That was
Thanks
so
for listening
weird.
and hanging there with us. We're just one game away from a state championship next Saturday night over here in Columbus, partner. So we need all the help we can get.
Yes, we do. And Mike, I want to send a shout out to my wife Jill again. She was not listening last week and gave me hell for that. So shout out again to Jill.
Yeah, there you
Hopefully
go.
she's listening tonight. So again, Knights answering the drive by DeSales with a drive of their own, putting one in the end zone, 1 yard run by Brandon McDonald. And the Knights put on the extra point, and they take the 7-6 lead here. 3:47 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, both teams going so long and struggling offensively. The key for DeSales was the quarterback on their possession. That time the Knights going to the spread and spreading the ball around, if you will. That led to that very short Brandon McDonald touchdown, his 21st of this short season. We are in what game?
Let's go, Knights!
Yes.
It's the regional finals.
Here's the kick by
Excuse me,
Jack
state
Ruffalo.
semifinals.
Squared kick down the left side. Picked up by DeSales, and they'll knee it right there at about their own 33-yard line. So with 3:43 to go here in the first half, DeSales will line up for their next possession at their own 33-yard
Come on,
line.
Knights!
Go
Go Knights! Go Knights!
Cousin Tim,
Let's
cousin Mark,
go! Alternites!
They live,
Let's
live
go!
up just north of
Alternites!
Central
Let's
Ohio.
go!
They've been,
Alternites!
listening and,
Yeah!
only up
Let's
there for
go!
this one.
Alternites!
So
Woo!
two sons play here, going way back to 01 when we lost to DeSales in the state semifinal that year, and with a brother on the team and a nephew playing now, and me up here at the press box, it's a family affair. man.
Absolutely. Gotta love it. First down and 10 for DeSales at their own 33-yard line. And whistle, referee stopping the play. Timeout for DeSales.
Coach is
Coach
not
Wiggins
happy
didn't like
over
what he
here.
saw.
Yeah, I think he's not happy about how much time they took to get out there and get set up. Like I said, they take their plays from a signal that they get from the sidelines, unlike how Ultra shuttles wide receivers often on the field to take the play into the game.
Folks, stay tuned at halftime. We're going to play an interview that Mike had with, it's Jerry, right? Jerry Rudzinski. Because there was Jason, too. I want to make sure it was Jerry. Jerry Rudzinski, former Ultra great. So please stay tuned for
Ohio
that.
State Buckeye.
Yep.
Captain. He was a captain over there. He redshirted his freshman year and then played 4 years.
Yeah, we can stay
about the
tuned.
1998 season. His senior year, when he was a captain, when
I was going to talk more about Ed Domsites and my
Michigan State,
future YouTube
Iowa,
channel, but we
Michigan,
can
and
stay
Iowa State,
tuned.
in order. Texas A&M to finish second overall in the country behind Tennessee. But Jerry's a great orator, if you will, and it's a good interview.
So stay tuned for that. We'll go right to that at the end of the first half here. Hopgood in the shotgun, Quinn to his left. Hand off to Quinn, straight up the middle, trying to bounce it out right, but the Knights
Let's
do a
go,
great job
Knights!
of taking him down after maybe a yard gain, getting the ball out to about the 35-yard line. Clock is still running, 3:29 to go here in the first half.
The Knights saw a lot of that last week, and so they're ready from a schematic perspective and just doing a great job of jamming the middle and not letting Quinn get ahead of steam. So 2nd and 8 here now. 3:12 left in the second quarter. Man, this game is flying by.
Hopgood in the shotgun, near side
Wow.
of Bauer. Wide out to the right is Johnson. In motion is Quinn. They're going to hand it off to him coming inside. And he's got space. Knight's going to have to take him down. He has a log trying to bounce it inside. And a nice pick up there by Quinn, taking the ball all the way down to the 28-yard line of the Knights. And
Knights!
like he's trouble to get
Knights,
down.
why?
A bumper car. I mean, he was just bouncing off people as he rolled downfield. He's a stout kid. I think he said he was about 225, 6'2", Quinn. Tal Quinn, 6'2", 225, bound for Ohio University. When he gets going, he is a load, and he's got great balance.
Well, and he's built like a fullback but runs like a tailback.
Yep.
Hopgood in the shotgun. Thompson in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's trying to bounce it out right. Knights do a great job on that one, taking Thompson down. No gain on the play. maybe a loss of a yard as the ball is marked at the 29.
Just a much better job of setting the edge out there for that left defensive end and the left side of the defense out there. I think it's Tommy Sotala and company just doing a much better job of setting that edge out there, not letting the running back get around the corner or get upfield and stringing it out until the pursuit can catch up to him and bring him down. And they got, is that no gain on the play?
I think a loss of 1 maybe, because they're going to call, well, no gain, 2nd and 10 for DeSales. Hopgood standing at the 34-yard line of the Knights. Quinn behind him. In motion coming near side is Quinn, but they're going to hand it off straight up the middle to Thompson. And he's going to pick up maybe 4 or 5 on the play.
Big play here. Yeah, with 1:30 left. Both teams have Alter has 2 timeouts left. DeSales has all 3, 125 and counting here inside the 25-yard line.
DeSales goes quickly, no huddle.
At the 26, Tim, sorry.
Let's go, Knights.
Is running. The clock is moving.
Come on, Knights. I have faith in you. Come on.
To get the call from the DeSales coaching staff, and they're finally going to have to call a timeout as the play clock was about to expire. So with 1:08 to go here in the first half, Knights up 7-6. Ball is at the Knights' 26-yard line, and it will be 3rd and 7. A huge play here for the Knights defense.
Yeah, it is. This is a huge play, but I think DeSales is probably in 4-down territory here, almost no matter what. I want to say hello quickly to, speaking of Michigan State, former Michigan State player and ultra alum Danny Fortner, listening with Tom Mitchell and Bill Very. Bob Berry's also listening from his recliner. He has had an injury. He's not, it actually sounds funny, but I'm sure it's not. He says it hurts to laugh. He's got a couple rib issues.
Oh, boy.
He's recovering from it. He said he's listening to us on his recliner. He'd much rather be here, and we'd much rather have him here. I've had rib injuries before in the past, man, and maybe the worst thing I've ever had to deal with in my life.
Oh, wow.
But, this is painful. Yeah, those are tough injuries. You can't do anything. You can't sneeze without just literally dying.
Yikes.
Excuse me, Mike, go ahead.
I was going to say, now this is a big play, but like I said, I think DeSales, given where they're at right now, the situation with the time on the clock and all that, they've got 2 downs to get to 7 yards. 3rd and 7 at the Alder 25-yard line.
Gotta believe that Quinn might be involved in this one. He settles to the right of Hopgood. 2 wideouts to the left. Hand off to Quinn, coming near side. Still on his feet, but the Knights going to get him down, and they're going to hold on 3rd and 7. So it's decision time here for DeSales.
I don't think there's any decision to make. You go for it here.
You're going to go for it.
Yeah, you're probably, although this kicker had a big leg on the kickoff, got it all the way down to the goal line the last time he kicked off. It's 4th and 5. You got to go to the well. He's letting the clock run.
Clock is running.
Yeah, I don't know what he possibly could be thinking. He's got 1 timeout left, I guess.
I have a feeling he may be letting it go all the way down, and then they might just kick a field goal.
That's exactly what it looks like he's doing, and he's got faith in his field goal kicker. He knows he's got that range and that distance.
Wow.
And the ball is on the left hash mark, so it's going to be the right, assuming he's a right-handed kicker, not a footed kicker, excuse me, and I think he is. He's going to have to hit that one from the left hash mark. Not an easy angle for a right-footed kicker, but I got to believe that's what they're going to do.
So they'd stop the clock with about 20.3 seconds to go, and they probably would have let it go further, but the play clock was also running.
Yeah.
So we're not sure, but we believe they will probably line up for a field goal.
Yeah, there's no other reason for letting the clock run down than to assume that you're going to go ahead and try a field goal there. It'll be a 40, let's see, they're going to kick that from the 32 at 10.
42 yards.
It's going to be about a 42-yard field goal for high school. That's a pretty big lift.
Good place kicker Ballman to take the kick for DeSales.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any stats on them. Couldn't find any on the internet anywhere, and had no connections over at DeSales to help you with that. So, but I'm telling you, he kicked on the kickoff. He got it all the way down to the goal line, end over end, and nice and high. So he's got a strong leg, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Come out here and try to kick a field goal here and take the lead with under 20 seconds left in the first half. The Knights lead 7-6. Hold your breath, fans. This is going to be a big kick in the larger scheme of things here.
So Pentella will hold
officially from the 36.
So 46-yard field goal.
No, 31. That's the 31.
So 41, yeah, 41-yard field goal for Bauman. Kick is down.
Oh,
it is up, and it's long enough, and it is good.
Oh.
So great kick there by Bauman.
Yeah, that coach knew what he was doing, obviously.
Wow.
And a guy that can nail a 41-yard field goal with just a few seconds left in the half, he ran that clock down and said, go out there and make it, and he did. And that's a weapon to have at a high school level, and doesn't bode too well for a little bit later on if DeSales gets in a position where they need a field goal to win the game. That's some serious range. He probably could have made that from another 3 or 4 yards out. So he's got 45-yard range, and there's little to no wind out here to affect the kick. So he's got solid 45-yard range, Tim.
So DeSales takes the 9-7 lead here with 16.2 seconds to go. So they will have to kick the ball off. C.J. Hicks, Patrick Connor, and Brandon McDonald back for the Knights. Up back is Seth Morris. And I'm not sure that DeSales will put the ball in C.J. Hicks' hands here.
Wow.
We'll see what they decide to do. Bauman will kick off as well for DeSales. Aiden Plate settles at about the 34-yard line of the Knights. Knights probably have their good hands team in on this one. Here's the kick by Bauman. Squibber's coming near side, and they're going to let it roll out of bounds, did Patrick Connor. So there will be a penalty. The ball will be marked at the Knights 35.
Probably the easiest penalty referee has in the game of football to call, right? Just stand there with the ball, go out of bounds, and proudly pull that flag out of your pocket and throw it up in the air.
Yeah, and I guess time goes off the clock on the kick.
No, shouldn't have.
Because there's 12.4 seconds, and there was 16.2.
I didn't think the clock started until the ball
I didn't think so
by
either.
the receiving teams.
We'll see if they put time back on the clock. Not so sure.
The referee's pointing at the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters. I mean...
Yeah, they are going to add. He just mentioned that they will add a little bit of time, but I'm not so sure the Knights...
Yeah, I don't expect much more than a Brandon McDonald run here or even a knee. This has been a super fast first half, a very hard-hitting, tough, ground game-oriented first half, except for that one pass to Patrick Connor, and the Knights are in the spread.
They will go 3 wideouts to the left. McDonald in the backfield with Shane.
And 2 safeties real deep, standing at about the 50 for DeSales.
Here's the snap. Shane will hand it off to McDonald. He breaks it up the middle. Coming near side and finally tackled from behind. Gets it inside the 40.
Yes, sir.
And they do call a timeout.
Good job, Knights.
Brandon McDonald.
Absolutely. 8.8 seconds. The ball now inside DeSales 40-yard line. Coach Ailing on the ball over there, getting that timeout call in quickly to save 8.8 seconds. That's enough time for a couple plays. Alter has scoreboard says 1 timeout left. I think it's 1 or none. I know I used one earlier.
I can't tell if
it's the timeouts because they got 0 under the
I
score.
don't think. Yeah, 1 timeout left for the Knights.
Yeah, unless they haven't changed it yet and it's really 0. Let's hope it's 1. I didn't write it down. But the Knights might have, and we're going to say do have 1 more timeout left. And that's plenty of time to get the ball downfield, call a timeout, and set up for a field goal of your own.
That's right.
Yep.
Maybe you get it. Maybe you get Patrick Connor. Maybe he gets behind the defense here and Shane can find him, but we'll see.
You'd say that would surprise you, but and I said that last week, but he got behind the defense against Hamilton Ross somehow late, or late in the play clock or in the half clock, and somehow or another got past that last defender. Their safeties are back, 2 back.
So Knights
2 deep, standing right at about the altar or their own 25-yard line of the DeSales safeties.
Trips to the left. McDonald in the backfield. Shane back to throw at midfield, scrambling towards his left. And they're going to call holding on the Knights. He's going to lob into the end zone. And he actually complete to C.J.
Caught by C.J. Hicks,
But they're going to call holding on the Knights. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Dodged a bullet there. Does DeSales. Yeah,
We'll get another play, but
yeah,
I think time has expired on the clock.
I don't think they will because that's an offensive
Yeah, it's
penalty.
on them.
Daggone.
they will have an untimed down. So an untimed down for another Hail Mary.
Oh, my goodness.
But that ball
Oh, my
thrown
gosh.
deep into the end zone, way back in the back end zone. C.J. Hicks pushed off the tiny bit on that DeSales DB back there, but went up and made the play and caught him, which would have been like in ultra lore one of the greatest plays ever. Huge. I mean, huge, and wasn't meant to be. The Brian Shane's going to have to do the same thing, get out of the pocket if he has to, and set his feet so he can wing it downfield as far as he can.
Trips to the left. Shane in the shotgun. Here's the snap, back to throw. Last play of the half, pressure coming. Shane going to run it himself. Has a blocker in front of him. Pressure from behind. Shane still on his feet. And finally, he just runs it out of bounds. And that's where the first half will end. So DeSales takes the lead, 9-7, as we head into the locker room, Mike, and a pretty good first half for both teams.
A great first half, and I don't know if he's here. Jerry Rudzinski is in the house tonight, but he's probably listening. And speaking of the devil, we got a nice halftime interview with him, so listen in.
Yep, so let's go right to that. Mike's interview with Jerry Rudzinski, folks, and we'll be back shortly. And thanks for joining us for Altar Nights Football.
All right.
Hey, Altar fans, it's Coach.
Well, then we are going to listen to or watch, I don't know. I forgot to mention 7 o'clock today on my channel right here. I uploaded my trailer. If you didn't catch that, it's okay. We are going to do it right now. Yeah, we'll do the loop. So please stay tuned in with me. Stay tuned. Here we go. Flip. There we go. Oops. All right. everybody, we will not tune into that interview. Because, we are not actually able to do the interview. I just got, I just got, told I'm not allowed to, so we are actually gonna stay on this trailer for a 10-minute halftime show. Thank you for your understanding. If you are just tuning in, we are on halftime. We will go back to the game in 5 minutes. If you are just tuning in, we are on halftime. We will tune back in 5 minutes. Thank you for your understanding. That didn't make a difference. Alrighty. I know, halftime flew by quickly. We are gonna tune in right now. So don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Because trust me, I've got you covered. Alright, let's see. There they are.
And really well spoken and presented, just the way you talked about it right there. So, well, thanks a lot, Jerry, for doing this. I know everyone appreciates hearing from you, and we all want nothing to do now and going forward with those 6 kids. Thanks, my man.
Thank you, Fresh. Go next.
That's Jerry Radzinski, folks. Thanks for listening. Now back to the game.
Again, always great to hear from the ex-players, ex-legends. Yeah, altar football. Yeah, Jerry's one of them. A quick story. I went over there back when he was a junior or a senior. We went over to a game, and it took my kids, or a couple of my kids anyways, and one of them, Zach, had a altar football, I think it was a gold altar football camp shirt on or something. Yeah, we went down to the railing and stood as the stadium emptied, and we waited for the players to come off the field. And Jerry came jogging off, and I yelled at him, and I pointed to my son with the altar shirt on, and Jerry came immediately over and did not know us, but saw the altar shirt back and came over and spoke to him, and it was a pretty special moment for my son to State Buckeye, no less a guy who ended up being the team captain, for a team that finished second in the country. Jerry is a great person. He's a great dad, just a great,
person to talk to, be around, very positive, well-spoken, and, obviously he is appreciative of the time that he had both at Ohio State and Alter, and does a nice job of expressing it.
Yeah, just another great representative of Alter High School, and a great part of that alumni base. Certainly.
And he talked about one of the guys he mentioned that he's still friends with from Ohio State was Luke Fickle. Luke Fickle is a DeSales grad. He's a Stallion. So there's your connection there, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, the Knights trail as we get inch closer to the second half here, folks. Knights down 9-7. Knights taking the 7-6 lead after the 1-yard run by Brandon McDonald, and then DeSales coming all the way down the field, and we're able to kick a field goal with almost the time expiring in the first half. Knights got a couple of plays. Made it a little interesting there on that final drive, but that's where
the
first half would end.
Yeah, officially would have been a 35, I think, yard touchdown pass to C.J. Hicks to give the Knights the lead at the end of the clock there. But the flag came out before the pass was even made, and we saw it from up here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was consequential or not. I don't really think it was. Had that not happened, or had the referee not called it, we would be ahead 14 tonight. C.J. Hicks making a nice jump ball grab in the back of the end zone down there, but the penalty took him out of range and made it awful difficult for Brian Shane to get it into the end zone on the fly, and the half ended. And what a tough situation there for the Knights. But it wasn't the end of the game; it was only the end of the half, and they put an extra minute or two up on the warm-up clock, so we got 1:35 left as the teams now leave the field after their warm-ups and get ready for the second half. Neither team made a really big mistake. No turnovers, no huge losses. The one mistake I guess you could point to is the one there at the end, the holding penalty on the long touchdown pass. But I said it before the game, and like I said, then it's very cliche. But I'm still going to go with, whatever team makes the fewest big mistake here is going to win. A fumble or an interception could very well cost your team right now if you're not careful. And, both teams playing reasonably clean ball.
Let's go Knights.
Like
Come on.
Turnovers, and a team that plays the cleanest and makes the fewest mistakes in the second half here, Tim, is going to win. It's only a 2-point game. It's not going to finish 9-7. I can guarantee you that. I'm guaranteeing it, but it could. We saw a 0-0 first quarter, right?
Yep. And all season long, you never know what the future holds, but all season long, the Knights have been a second-half team. They really have. And we'll see how things go tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point. And they won the toss and they deferred, so they'll get the ball here to start the first half. So we'll see if the Knights kind of adjustments either team might have made at halftime, and see if the Knights can strike first.
Let's
here
go
in the
Knights.
state semifinal game in London, Ohio at Red Raiders Stadium.
So here we go, folks. DeSales will kick off to the Knights. DeSales going right to left. Knights going left to right. Back to receive for the Knights is C.J. Hicks. 12 minutes on the clock. And we'll get the second half underway. Kicking off for DeSales is Bauman. Here's the kick. Squib kick coming near side. Going to be picked up by Patrick Connor. Patrick to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. And brought down at about the 30-yard line. And that's where
really Knights. Let's go.
The second half. Trailing 9-7.
I don't know if it's a big decision or not, but we'll see what they do offensively. If they get back into that wishbone or stick with the spread worked once they made that commitment to change up a little bit after they struggled in the first quarter running the ball out of the wishbone. And it looks to me like they're going to stick with the spread. So Brian Shane is going to line up actually. Yep, in shotgun formation with Brandon McDonald back
Come on, Knights!
to his left.
C.J. Hicks wide to the left, Manfrey and Patrick Connor near side. Here's the snap. Hands it off to McDonald, over left tackle, brought down right about at the line of scrimmage. And maybe a gain of 1 on the play for the Knights. Going to be second down and long. Again, Knights trailing 9-7 here as we get the second half underway. So, really a game we expected, Mike. A tough battle between two very talented teams here. Quinn for DeSales having some success running the football. As did Hopgood.
Yeah.
You read my mind on that one.
Yeah.
Coming near side is Patrick Connor. Two wideouts to the left for the Knights is Seth Morris and C.J. Hicks. McDonald in the backfield. Here's the snap. Shane
Come on,
near side,
Knights.
pitches it to Brandon McDonald. And he's met again right about the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no.
And let's see who made that tackle. Jackson Carolan for DeSales meeting Brandon McDonald right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Ethan Willett's in there right now, the sophomore. It looks to me like they're using him at that wingback position as a blocker for the running back. He stays in the game. Knights are alternating an offensive lineman or two. It looks to me like at least tight ends. It looks like Joe Manfrey into the game, excuse me.
3rd and 10 for the Knights. Ball at their own 31. Shane in the shotgun, trips to the left. Shane rolling towards his left, looking. Nowhere to go. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. And the Knights are going to have to punt it away here after their first possession.
It almost looked like a design sprint out to his left. Brian Shane, the right-handed quarterback, being chased all the way over from these near hash marks, all the way over to the far sideline, and ran out of room over there and tried to throw the ball to where only C.J. Hicks could catch it just past the stick, the first down stick.
Come on, Knights.
Brought out of bounds, too far out of bounds. C.J. couldn't make a play on it, and the Knights go 3 and out here early.
Yeah, great coverage there by DeSales.
If the Knights lose this game, it's over for my live streams for these
Time
videos.
for a good kick here from Jack.
Until next
Here's the
year
snap.
for the football.
Lets it go. Nice kick by Jack Ruffalo. Over. Oh, he touched the ball. He finally picks it up at his own 10. Mike Lance trying to run him down, and finally the Knights take him down at about the 19-yard line.
Wow.
Great punt there by Jack Ruffalo. Gets a nice bounce going over Johnson. Johnson finally ran it down at about his own 10, but the Knights take him down after he takes it all the way out to about the 19-yard line.
Speaking of Jack Ruffalo, we would like to give Jack's brother, Matt, who's playing at University of Kentucky, I think, as everybody knows by now, kicker at UK, would like to give a shout-out to his grandma and grandpa Ruffalo, and Aunt Mary, Uncle Mike, Aunt Lisa, and cousins listening to us from Naples, Florida, and his Aunt Becky and Uncle Tom in North Carolina.
Let's go, Knights!
As always, thanks, and go Knights.
Hopgood hands it off to Quinn, over right tackle. Not much room there. Knight's going to take him down after maybe a 1 yard.
Come on, Knights!
9 or 10 guys down on the ground, but not Quinn. He just stays on his feet. He's got great strength, great balance, great center of gravity. Is
big legs.
Yeah, he's obviously going to OU as we mentioned earlier, and playing both ways tonight and having a big impact on this game.
He will line up just behind Hopgood, who is in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right. Quinn settles to the right. They're going to hand it off to Quinn, coming near side over left tackle. Nothing there for him that time. Knight's taking him down after maybe a 2-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd down and about, call it 6.
He's a power.
Go Knights!
North and south. If you can get to him early, get into his legs, and get a little bit of help, it's going to be, you're going to have some success, and that's what the Knights have done here so far early in this 3rd quarter.
Uh-oh.
9-7 DeSales.
Yeah.
8:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Going out to the right is nicely for DeSales. Barber and Johnson near side. Barber goes in motion, going across Hopgood, going far side. Here's the snap. Hopgood comes near side.
Oh,
Johnson drops the ball.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
DeSales going to have to punt it away. He didn't.
Wow.
Oh, yes, he did, Tim. He was past the 30-yard line.
Past the 30?
Yeah, he was past the 30-yard line, and then when he turned upfield, it was a one-on-one situation. He could have juked the DB there in that situation.
Wow.
I think it was Harper Mitchell, maybe, and got even more.
Go Knights!
Snap. And a quick punt down the right side. Nobody back for the Knights. Ball going
big
drop.
bounce.
Favorable roll. And ball will settle at about the Knights' 37-yard line, and that's where they will start
Right
their second
about
possession.
where they were. They got maybe a few yards of field position out of that exchange. I want to
Come
say
on,
hello
Knights!
to Gary and Tina Lammers, who are listening to us from
Gary Lammers.
Yeah, listening to us from the comfort of their home.
I played basketball with Mr. Lammers, many years.
Yeah, Gary, yeah. Gary's an athletic guy.
Oh, he's a good basketball
Yeah,
player.
well, I would spend some time around his son Greg, who played baseball with my son, and Greg was a great little pitcher in his day at both growing up and at Alder.
8:30 to go here in the third quarter. Knights trailing 9-7. Knights spreading out the sails. Shane in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Shane coming near side, going to take it himself.
Go
He
Knights!
cuts it back inside, picks up about 3 on the play, almost getting it out to the 40-yard line. Going to be second down and about 8 for the Knights.
C.J. Hicks
Coming out on the field. He is coming out on the field, bringing in the play for the Knights. And hasn't touched one yet, although on the penalty.
Yeah, it didn't count.
But he has not touched the ball.
Other
yet.
than a kickoff return, that's it. Wired up almost exclusively tonight in this spread at wide receiver, almost always, and as he does
Oh,
now.
come on,
single
Knights,
coverage with
really?
no safeties.
Shane in the shotgun. Morrison, C.J. Hicks wide to the left. Brian Shane keeps it himself. Over left tackle, still on his feet. Gets it outside of the 45. All the way out to about the 46, and it's going to be third and short for the Knights. Boy, what a big down here early.
Come on, Knights!
Yeah,
Gotta keep
possessions are
Yeah.
valuable tonight. This
Yes, they are.
game is going fast. Clock is not stopping. We're almost at 7 minutes by the time the ball snapped here, and you've got to maintain possession. Got to believe though that if Knights are anywhere near that first down stick, Coach Early's going to be stuck with a pretty big decision in this one to go for it or not. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's a non-factor after this play.
Manfrey and C.J. Hicks wide to the left. Patrick Connor near side. Shane in the shotgun, hands it off to Brandon McDonald, and he's going to get the first down. He was met right after he got the first down and taken down by about 3 DeSales players.
After the whistle,
After the whistle.
The echoes of the whistle.
And
My
Brandon
goodness.
McDonald looking towards the sideline.
Yeah, that was that developed pretty late there, but there's no flag.
There we go.
Boy, and
That
they're
ball is
terrible mark.
a terrible spot, and I'm going to say he is.
Boy, that is close.
Yeah, I'm going to get the binoculars out here, but I'm going to go with about a 1 inch short ball.
That is just an
The
awful
ball's
mark.
at Ultra's 47-yard line. They are going east, or I guess left to right here.
Very close.
It's
Wow.
Looks like he's got it.
yeah. They got it by about
First
an
down
inch.
Knights.
Got it by about an inch. Pretty difficult spot from our vantage point up here, but it worked nonetheless. And the Knights will get a fresh set of downs in the
Yeah.
move, and the ball being
Move
placed at
them
the
sticks.
47, right on the hash marks. Those closest to the altar sidelines over there.
Good crowd here tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
Spread out, but very decent.
As I look over at the visitors, I couldn't tell whether there was something going on or not. It looks like a good crowd.
Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Near side is Joe Manfrey and Patrick Connor. C.J. Hicks down the left side. Snap to Shane. Back to throw. Plenty of time. He had Seth Morris open over the middle. Just overthrew him.
He did
By a couple inches.
had him at about the 40, running wide open. It would have been a nice big gain for the Knights. Brian hammered it just a little bit too hard, rifled it downfield just a little bit too hard. If he could have kind of let up on that one a little and give Seth a chance to run under it.
Come on, Knights!
That's a huge play.
Oh man, Knights, come
A
on!
nice play fake, right? Or a nice play fake to give Brian the time he needed to get that ball downfield and back probably to the rush here.
Joe Manfred, Seth Morris, Patrick Connor, and C.J. Hicks near side. Here's the snap, hand off to Brandon McDonald straight up the middle. And Brandon picks up 5 or 6 on the play. Going to be another third down and short here for the Knights. With 6:18 to go in the third quarter, Knights trailing by 2, 9-7.
Yeah, probably. I'm always looking ahead, but probably in 4-down territory, right where they're at right now. It would be a difficult decision probably for Coach Ailey, but it's a good possibility they're in 4-down territory here. Third and 4.
Come on, Knights!
The DeSales 47. It looks like it's kind of hard until they place the ball down. I can see the marker over there. Yeah, 47-yard line.
Same lineup for the Knights. Morris, Patrick Connor, and C.J. Hicks near side. McDonald to Shane's right. Shane in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Shane, quarterback sneak. trying to get the first, and he's going to be a little bit short. Trying to take it himself, and we're going to get it down.
Quarterback draw really there, Tim.
Go for it.
Quickly, headed over Brian's head. He reached up.
You gotta go for it. Come
snagged him
on.
down, and it was a little bit of a quarterback draw.
Punt it away.
Yeah, and they're going to
No.
and 3, the scoreboard says. Looks more like, I'd say 3. I'll go with 3, a long 3. The Knights are going to punt it here. Hope Ruffalo can get it down inside the 10-yard line, and then the coverage team will get down.
They're making a big mistake.
That's
they
number
should have
1 back to
gone
receiver
for it.
Johnson for the Stallions.
Ruffalo standing at his own 42-yard line. Knights will punt it away here. Here's the snap. Ruffalo, plenty of time. Gets the kick off down the left side. Bounces at the 20 and out of bounds. So didn't quite get all of that one, but a decent kick by Jack Ruffalo.
Yeah, trying to pooch it down to the left-hand corner away from the returner, and just didn't get into it enough, and it went out of bounds right at the 20. I think that's where they're putting the sticks, right? First down marker at the 20. So the battle of punts here and field position. The Knights need a 3 and out here.
Come on, Knights.
Some field position. DeSales up 9-7 with 4:44 left in the third quarter. This game is flying.
Hopgood lines up in the shotgun. Settling towards his right is John Thompson. Fake to Thompson. Hopgood straight up the middle. The Knights do a good job of reining him in on that one after a gain of about 3 yards. Hopgood had some success in the first half on that run pass option.
They need Ed Dom's sight. They really do. He would make this into a win.
Down the field in the middle.
A big win.
Shotgun, looking towards the sideline, picking up the play. Near side is Barber. And nicely, wide out to the right is Johnson. Hopgood in the shotgun, settling towards his left is Thompson. In motion is Dante. Hand off to Thompson over right side. He's got space, and he's finally tackled from behind, but he picks up the first down.
Daggone it!
Tackle, and he finally gets him at the DeSales 42-yard line, but a first down DeSales.
Yeah, the real benefit, you heard me mention this before, running that jet sweep motion or action, the running back gets a tremendous sprinting head start on his run if the quarterback gives him the ball to get down the line of scrimmage and then around the edge, which is what happened that time. And the Knights, DeSales is lining up on the far hash marks, first down and 10 at their 41-yard line.
Quinn in the backfield with Hopgood. They're going to hand it off to Quinn. Nope, Hopgood going to take it himself over right tackle. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. So DeSales having a little bit of success on the ground here. Knights doing a good job on that one.
Yeah,
Pick up a 3 on
time
the play.
for the Knights defense to
Come on, Knights!
Although DeSales has mature, older running backs, sure would like to see one of them make a mistake and cough one up here for the Knights defense.
Barber nicely near side. Wide out to the right is Johnson. Hopgood in the shotgun. Going to give it to... No, he's going to take it himself. Trying to bounce it out the right side. Does have room. And he's going to dive ahead for the first down. And I think that was Nicky Pentello that came in to kind of play the wildcat for DeSales.
Yeah, assuming DeSales saw, and I'm sure they did, the game film from last Friday night, Hopgood probably noticed that their quarterback had a great night that night. A very elusive kid, not much different than Hopgood in size and athletic ability, and Hopgood must have saw that. He's taken advantage of several carries here tonight and made some big plays for the Stallions. Third and short.
Pentel stays in a quarterback for DeSales. In the shotgun, Quinn to his left. Pentel now looks towards the sideline for the call. Comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, Pentel.
And he settles in at the shotgun.
Oh, they're going to get a penalty or have to use a timeout.
They're going to use a timeout.
And the coach is not happy. They do not want to have to use timeouts in a situation like that in a game like this. I don't realize they had switched quarterbacks on me.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they took out Hopgood, but
Nicky Pentello
came in for a couple of
wide
plays.
receiver, defensive back. They've got him listed on the roster, a 5'9", 170-pound Sophomore? Wow. Big stage for the sophomore.
Wow.
I don't know what happened or where Hopgood is. He had a really good first half. Not sure why the change here. Maybe that's
Well,
something
he's
they
been
do.
in, but they just brought Pentel in for the last couple of
yeah,
plays. I see him standing
Yeah,
down
I do
there.
too. Maybe it's something they do all year and they're sticking with that. Because I thought Hopgood had a lot of success. Pentello does look a little bit speedier, a little bit quicker.
Smaller in stature, but
yep.
very good speed.
Hopgood 6', 185, senior. Pentello 5'8", 155.
Come on, Knights! What is wrong with you? Go!
Mike, 3rd and short for DeSales. 3rd down and 1.
Oh my gosh!
Pentello stays in there at quarterback. Sends in motion Bonte, going to hand it off to Quinn over right side, and he's going to pick up the first down as he takes the ball down to or inside Knights territory down to about the 47-yard line of the Knights.
Yep, and the clock runs.
Down to 2:32 to go. Knights trailing 9-7 here.
Are they they're moving the chains now. These guys are a little bit late over there. They're slow moving the chains. They're moving them now. 2:19, 2:18, 2:17. The clock is not Alter's friend right now. Down 9-7, and DeSales driving.
Need a big down on first down. The Knights do. Pentello in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. In motion is Quinn coming near side. Picks up ahead of steam. Pentello fakes it to Quinn.
Wow.
And takes it himself straight up the middle. Pickup of maybe 2 on the play.
Quarterback-wise, this must be the future of the sales. He's going to come out now, and the senior Hopgood will come back in, and there's a distinct difference size-wise between the two. Pentello did a nice job while he was in there, but the senior leader is back in for DeSales, a 2nd and 8.
Come on, Knights!
Ultra's 46.
What is wrong with you, Knights? Go!
2nd down and 8 for DeSales. Hopgood in the shotgun. Quinn settles to his left. In motion coming near side. Oh, on the play! Ball is down, and I think maybe DeSales was able to get on top of it.
Shoot!
I don't know what. They had 2 backs running basically in the opposite directions of each other, right inside the quarterback.
Yeah,
the Knights need dump sites bad! Oh my Lord!
A big time bullet right there. That ball fumbled about 3 yards ahead of where they were at. Nobody around it. Yeah, nobody with a white jersey was around it, unfortunately, and DeSales maintained possession.
Knights, 3rd down and 9 at the Knights 47. Hopgood back to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to come near side. He has a man, and he's caught. It's complete, and he takes it inside the 10. And oh my goodness, what a big play by DeSales.
Wow.
He was getting some pressure from C.J. Hicks, who was blitzing from the right side. Got in his face. The quarterback got rid of it earlier. I thought he was literally just throwing it away. Heaved it downfield high. Johnson got past Harper Mitchell, ran underneath it for a huge gain, and a tremendous amount of momentum here for DeSales with 23 seconds left. The clock is running.
1st down and 10. Ball marked at the 10. Hopgood hands it off to Quinn straight up the middle, and Quinn's going to take it all the way in for the touchdown.
What a change of events. The Knights go from the Stallions, the DeSales Stallions go from potentially fumbling and losing the ball at the Knights' 46-yard line to a huge pass play downfield, followed up by a touchdown run by their star running back, and will go down, if this PAT is good, 16-7 with only 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
So a huge play there by DeSales.
So that fumble recovery that didn't happen for Alter was just as big. Yeah, that could have averted that and made a big difference, but here's the kick.
Bombing on for the extra point. He kicks it out.
Nailed that
It is good. So DeSales will go up 16-7 here with 12.8 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And boy, what a turn of events there in 2 plays, Mike. As you said, Knights had a chance to get a fumble recovery. DeSales got back on top of that one in the very next play. Threw a pass down this near sideline, completing it to Johnson. He took it all the way down to about the 10 of the Knights, and then Quinn was able to run it in for the Stallions.
Yeah,
wow.
DeSales evidently not smart enough from a football schematic or strategy perspective to sit up here and tell you what exactly is different, but DeSales doing something, making some changes at halftime that seem to have made a difference. And they put together some solid drives, and that one was as solid as it gets. And the pass, I mean, when the quarterback threw it, I literally thought he was just getting rid of it, and he threw it high and deep downfield, and the DB was beat for Alter, and Johnson ran right underneath it and made the catch, and it's pretty easy after that. You just give the ball to your best running back who's going to OU to play linebacker.
All right, Alter, you got to pick up yourself and get this.
Squib kick right down the middle. Going to be picked up by C.J. Hicks. Picks it up at his 15. Out to the 20. He's going to the ball to play. And that is big-time trouble right there, Mike. I think DeSales recovered it. They did, and that, oh boy. C.J. Hicks was met right at about the 26-yard line. Fumbled it on the play. DeSales recovers, and the Knights.
No!
C.J. Hicks looking like he wants to. C.J. looking like he wants to.
No!
The field. He's not feeling too good. He tried to make a play straight up the middle and got blasted at about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. The ball squirted out, and there was nothing but purple shirts there to fall on it, unfortunately for the Knights. And DeSales is in business.
They have answered all season long. Let's see if they can kind of bow their back here, Mike, and hold DeSales here. DeSales at the 24-yard line. Handoff up the right side. Success again for Quinn, all the way down to about the 20 of the Knights. And the Knights going to have to find some way of keeping DeSales out of the end zone here as the third.
They can't find any way.
Boy, what a big turnover.
Not without Dom sight.
So we will switch sides. Ball is going to be marked, I believe, about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line of the Knights. We'll go down to the other end. And boy, you got to think right here, Mike, you got to at least hold DeSales to a field goal if you want to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, at least. Possessions are few and far between, and if you can't get, you need to get a stop immediately is what you really need. You need the ball 3 more times, which is going to be really hard to do in the fourth quarter if you don't get some 3 and outs. But that's a hard ask against a really good DeSales offense with a couple nice running backs, big, strong, fast guys, and a senior quarterback who's used to playing in big games and knows how to read defenses and make plays with his feet. But you got to get stops, and you got to get them early in possessions to really have much of a chance to come back in a game like this.
So fourth quarter, Knights trailing 16-7, backs against the wall. Ball marked at the Knights 21. Hopgood in the shotgun, Quinn to his left. Hopgood back to throw, going for the jugular of DeSales, trying to go to the end zone, and it's knocked. It's broken up, I believe. I believe that was Christian Karanga on the play, knocking it loose. So great defensive play there.
Stayed inside the DB, stayed inside the wide receiver, and then turned his head just at the last second. Got his hand up and deflected that ball. What's good about that play is it does stop the clock, and we need as many clock stoppages as we can possibly get in the next 11 minutes and 53 seconds. And DeSales though in field goal range with that kicker that they've got.
Alter's not going to win this.
At the 21 of the Knights.
They can't.
The shotgun, big play for the Knights defense. Handed off to Quinn.
He's got it.
And he's going to get the first down. He's still on his feet. Breaks 2 or 3 tackles and takes it all the way to the house. And the Knights are in trouble here, Mike.
Yeah, that looked like a
turnover was huge.
Turnover is massive. That looked a little bit like a team that's struggling to
well, Stallions,
the case until just now.
I am impressed.
On the big, strong running back, but
I thought you were a team that sucks, but wow.
The first one mostly untouched.
You guys are powerful.
A couple like the defenders did, but he's just so strong. He just powered his way through those arm tackles and into the end zone in a commanding
And
lead
it makes
now.
sense now why Baden struggled against Alter.
And it's 23-7. DeSales with 11:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Knights need to do something quickly, Mike, if they want to get back and have any chance in this ball game.
Yeah.
Trailing 23-7.
And I hate to even say, but the Knights are 2-11 all time against this DeSales program.
Oh.
I was really kind of hoping for a little bit of revenge tonight and a third win in 14 games, but they're a good program, a good team. They lost a couple games during the season. I know they lost one to Watterson. They split with Watterson. They beat Hartley 3 times, unbelievably.
Wow.
So they're a good team. They play really good competition over here in Columbus in the Central Catholic League. They've got some really nice, big game makers, game breakers, playmakers in Hopgood, obviously in Quinn, and even in Johnson. And they're asserting themselves now. Actually, Johnson and Quinn are asserting themselves, Jonathan Thompson and Quinn are asserting themselves on both sides of the ball.
So we'll see if DeSales decides to kick deep to the Knights. Bauman on to kick for DeSales. And the Knights need a big play, maybe on special teams here. Bauman to the ball, here's the kick. Squib kick near side. Picked up by Brandon McDonald, that is 20. Taking it far side, picks up a block, trying to find some room, and takes it all the way out to about the 26-yard line. And the Knights need to do something quickly here. They definitely need to take advantage of this possession. As you said earlier, not many left here in this ballgame as both teams like to run the ball.
Yeah, your best hope right now is to outscore DeSales 16-0 the rest of the game, and that would only tie the ball game. You'd need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point PATs. Anything is possible. Don't give up hope. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. It's still a little bit early here in the fourth quarter. Look for Brian Shane to make some plays with his arm here in this possession. C.J. Hicks hopefully get the ball as well.
Shane in the shotgun. Hands it off to Brandon McDonald. Bouncing it out right. A little bit of space. Taking it all the way out to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play.
You got to hurry. You really do have to hurry.
You're going to have to go no huddle, I would think.
You really have to hurry because you need possessions and to huddle, and they are going to huddle. 11:20, 11:18 left. I mean, it's not too early to hurry. Does that make sense?
It does not.
I think I'm going to have that one printed up on a T-shirt or something. That sounded pretty prophetic. It's not too early to hurry.
Shane in the shotgun. 2 wideouts left. Shane back to throw. Coming near side. Still looking downfield. Going to tuck it away. All the way out to the 35, to the 40. Shane still on his feet, but he stepped out of bounds. Referee going to mark him out at about the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
First down Knights, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, get out of bounds. I mean, that's the other thing, too. If you're thinking down there on the field with the Ultra Knights offense, again, you got to stop the clock as often as you possibly can and hurry as the clock is running. They'll definitely be allowed to huddle here. That makes sense with the clock stopped. But first down and 10 at their own 42-yard line, and still looking maybe to throw the ball. C.J. Hicks in the game, but with a little bit of a gimp in his giddy-up.
Yeah, he was hit hard on that kickoff return. Joe Manfrey brings the play in for the Knights. Quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Hicks lining up wide left.
And whistle before the snap.
I think Coach Ailey got a timeout in before the play clock had run out. Play clock violations this time of the year would just drive me crazy if I was a coach.
So the Knights will take the timeout. Clock was stopped. 10:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Knights facing some large odds here, Mike. But boy, if you score on this possession, you at least still have some life if you can make a couple of big plays on defense. 23-7, Knights trail. 10:51 to go here in the ball game. And the whole season comes down to this, Mike. Got to do something positive here with the ball. Knights really haven't been able to move the ball here in the second half.
They certainly do. Again, anything's possible in high school football, but you're playing. This is not, I'm not going to pick on somebody, but it's not McNick or Roger Bacon or Purcell Marion. This is
Right.
DeSales, one of the strongest, richest Central Ohio football tradition programs. And they are a well-coached, very disciplined, very talented team. Takes a lot to knock them off.
Shane in the shotgun. McDonald to his right. Shane rolling towards his right, looking downfield, and he decides to tuck it away, although he's still looking to pass. Finally does let it go. Oh, almost got Seth Morris at the 30-yard line of DeSales.
Yeah, Seth came back and short hopped like a baseball. You might do a baseball. It looked almost like a catch, but it definitely hit the ground first.
Yeah, hit the ground.
Brian running for his life down here.
Knights will face 2nd and 10 now. 10:39 to go. Clock is stopped. And Knights definitely trying to get something quickly here. But as has happened all evening, DeSales doing a good job on the back end. Brian Shane unable to find anybody open. CJ Hicks near side, trips to the right. Manfrey, Connor, and Seth Morris. Shane rolling towards his right, has Patrick Connor. Nice pass down that far sideline. Connor gets it at about the midfield. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Knights. And, boy, you're in definite 2-down territory now with where we are in the ballgame.
You absolutely are. You're going to be going for it on every possession. 10:34, the clock is stopped because Patrick did a nice job of getting out of bounds after that catch. 24 seconds on the play clock as the Knights just now getting the play into the huddle. Coach Tom Meyer standing in for Coach Domsites with the help of Jason Freshwater, who calls the passing game.
2 wideouts right, CJ Hicks near side. Knights at midfield, 3rd down and 2. Shane in the shotgun, here's the snap. Hands it off to Brandon McDonald. Brandon over right tackle, and he's going to be short, tackled from behind by Thompson. Boy, what a nice tackle by Thompson, coming from behind and getting the shoestring tackle on Brandon McDonald before he got the first down. Going to be 4th and short. And how big is this, Mike?
And the clock is running. Looks like the referee will stop the clock for some reason. I'm not sure what he's looking at down there, but
well, it looked like Brandon was going to pick up the first, but medical emergency on the Alter sideline, timeout, and not sure what's going on.
Oh my.
Apparently on the Alter sideline, somebody
somebody
could have collapsed over there.
I see several people standing around, folks on their knees, attending to somebody, and all I can see is it's not a player. It's somebody in jeans and boots. I can't tell who it is. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Oh.
So with 10:16 to go in the ball game, something going over at the Alter sideline.
There is
They've called the paramedics. So
someone is down.
Oh.
On their back along the sidelines, right at about the 35-yard line, and
hopefully
being attended to by trainer Dan Miller. Hopefully there's a doctor over there.
Yeah.
Is the individual conscious over there, Mike?
Dude, settle down over there. Somebody's down. Got a DeSales fan not happy about the fact that there's a stoppage.
Oh, get real, DeSales. Have a heart.
On the field, folks.
God bless.
Referee did stop the game.
It has gotten.
They are tending to someone over there on
here.
The Knights sideline.
DeSales, if you're listening right now, you better have a heart, or else I'm not going to be happy about this.
You see the trainer Dan Miller. I can't tell who all else is over there attending to whomever it is that is down. Is not a player.
It's not a player, but it is inside the gate, so it is.
You're just like them Eagles, Eagles team. I can't remember what they're called. That were so rude.
Now on the scene with the stretcher. And
kind of some odd circumstances going on here, folks.
Surrounded by people, cannot see whether whoever it is laying down, sitting up, but it is not a good situation.
Oh my.
Very worrisome.
They did bring a stretcher out. The gathering of folks on that far sideline is in front of the Knights bench.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're right at about the 30, between the 35 and the 40-yard line on the ultra sideline. I guess would be I'm not sure, most football fields run north and south. This one feels like it's running east and west, but
still working across the field.
Stoppage right now.
A medical emergency on the field, folks. We have stopped play here in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Again, Knights down 23-7. They have the ball. We'll be facing a 4th and 1 here. Play was stopped. Somebody collapsed on the Knights side of the field.
and there was no football player action over that way. It caught us all by surprise.
I believe it
And
is a non-playing individual, right, Mike? And I'm not sure why
are these
fans
people
are complaining about the play stopped.
Yeah,
This is
really, have a heart.
In a medical emergency.
God bless.
Yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible. So something very serious going on that far side of the field. Mike's trying to pick up exactly what's going on with some binoculars, but there is a whole host of individuals surrounding the person who is on the ground. So trying to give you as much information as we can here, folks.
yeah, the person, the individual is still prone on the ground, and there are 10 or 12 people, including a couple emergency medics, attending to whomever it is.
Really?
Break in the action here. Again, 10:16 to go in the ball game. Knights with their backs against the wall, trailing 23-7 here. Season on the line. Knights will face a 4th and 1. Ball will be placed at about the DeSales 49-yard line.
Still no movement. Still no movement. It's still a small circle of people surrounding whoever it is that's down. But they have done nothing more. Here comes an ambulance.
Yeah, we do have
surprised. I mean, I remember back in the day that there was always an ambulance at the football game.
Yeah.
Just sitting there waiting for something to happen. That's something that I don't know if I've seen all that much very often anymore.
Why?
They can't drive in here. There's no way of driving the vehicle in. So they
I understand that, but they can park in the parking lot.
Out on the field. It looks like now they've put the back of the stretcher up, so whoever they're going to put into the stretcher might be able to sit up. Still, now they're helping whoever it is to their feet. Looks like an older gentleman, and I cannot make out for sure who it is, and I probably wouldn't say if I did.
I shouldn't. So we'll probably get back underway here briefly, folks, but
Yeah.
just want to make sure that whoever this individual is gets off the field and on the ambulance. So they will. So both teams will make their way back onto the field now. And whoever it is that is having some difficulty over there will make it to the hospital and we'll be okay.
Okay.
So we're going to get back underway here, folks. 10-12 to go now. Clock is running. Knights facing a gargantuan 4th and 1 here. Shane under center. Full house backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff to Brandon McDonald, and he's going to pick up the first for the Knights. Big first down there for the Knights, taking it down to about the 46-yard line. Knights going quickly here.
Yeah.
Just under 10 minutes to go.
Coach Ellie made it clear to them that they needed to hurry. They will not huddle. They're getting up on the line of scrimmage right now, and they're ready to snap the ball. First down and 10. Need a score here, need it quickly.
Shane under center. Knights go back to the wishbone. Here's the snap. Shane back to throw. Pressure coming. Going to lob it up. Has Brandon McDonald, but ball going to fall down to the turf. Incomplete. As Brian Shane was getting a lot of pressure on that one. Let it go.
He got a blitz straight up the middle. I think that's from Thompson. The Central Catholic League, over here in Columbus, the Central Catholic League Defensive Player of the Year came straight up the middle, put pressure on Brian immediately. Brian letting it go, knowing that he's got to make, he's got to take chances. And Brandon was downfield, surrounded by purple jerseys, and just wasn't able to get back to the ball. And the Knights are now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I believe that was Pentello on the coverage there. Clock is stopped. 9:38 to go in the 4th quarter. Shane going to take it himself, straight up the middle, still on his feet, taking it inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Clock is stopped when they move the chains. 9:31 to go. Keeper. Shane taking it straight up the gut, gets a first down for the Knights.
They did not stop the clock at all to move those chains.
9:25 to go.
Wow.
Knights huddle.
Shane lines up in the shotgun, trips to the right. Near side is C.J. Hicks at the left hash mark. Shane back to throw, going to take another keeper straight up the gut. Taking it near side, down to the 10-yard line, inside the 10. And they're going to stop the clock this time to mark the ball. They'll mark it down. I think they're going to mark it at about the 10-yard line of DeSales.
Quick huddle here by Alter.
Clock running now. 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Knights. Patrick Connor bringing in the play. Knights huddling still. They break the huddle. Shane brings them to the line of scrimmage. Patrick Connor wide out to the right. 2 near side, Seth Morris and C.J. Hicks. Shane in the shotgun, back to throw. Looking, coming towards the near side of the end zone, but a short pass and incomplete.
I don't know if this is an omen or what it was, but I just saw a shooting star in the end zone here. It was alive and bright and falling for a very long time. I thought it was some kind of a firework or at first, but one of the guys down here confronting me, for me, that was a shooting star. Wow.
I'll take it, Mike.
Wow.
Knights trail 23-7, 8:41 to go here in the ball game. Knights with 2nd down and 10, ball at the 10. Knights can't get a first, 2nd and goal. Shane in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Shane pitches it to Brandon McDonald. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Knights.
Woo!
For the Knights.
Big touchdown, but we're going to have to go for 2, so you better be ready, fans. And Coach Haley's got to have Coach Meyer's got to have a call. Coach Freshwater over there on the sidelines with the passing play coordinator. You're going to have a play that they can depend on and rely on here to get 2, because they're going to need a touchdown and a 2, and they're going to need to do it 2 times in the last 8:36 here.
If you get 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points,
You tie it. You tie it
up. And if you've been holding on to a play here, Mike, here's where you want to bring out
this 2-point conversion right here. You
gotta have it.
This is an absolute must.
Shane brings the Knights to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 3.
Watch Brandon McDonald run left.
Knights going for 2. Shane going to keep it himself. Straight up the middle, and he's going to be short. Flag comes in.
And that's...
Or are they just marking where the ball
that's
is?
a flag. It came in. It's a
personal foul.
Personal foul. He looks like, I'm not sure who he's calling that on. It must have made, I don't think it was a face back. DeSales is running off the field.
So unfortunately, the 2-point try fails for the Knights. Score will remain 23-13. And Knights going to have to do something quickly here on the defensive side of the ball as they will kick off to
DeSales. Illegal block by C.J. Hicks down there, most likely coming back from back into the line of scrimmage and hit somebody from behind.
And with 8:36 to go here, Mike, in the ball game, do you try an onside kick here, or do you kick this one and hope your defense can hold them?
I mean, you need 2 scores, right? Now you need a field goal and a touchdown to tie it. You need 2 possessions. That's a good question. I'd like the onside try right here, but DeSales is going to be ready for it, and it'll be difficult to recover. But I think you almost have to right here. You almost have to go onside kick here.
So DeSales was able to keep the Knights out of the end zone on that 2-point try. Score is 23-13 here with 8:36 to go. Time on the clock. Knights going to have to do something quickly. It looks like they're lining up for an onside kick here, Mike. Not sure, but it looks that way. They're going to punt it short.
Real high.
And picked up by DeSales and Meade right at their own 35-yard line.
More or less just a little fair catch as by
Barber.
Yeah, Barber just went to a knee and caught it in the air, and DeSales will start this possession at their own 35. The Knights will have to get a 3-and-out here very quick.
And this is probably the biggest defensive stance here that the Knights will face. And certainly the season is on the line here. Knights going to have to hold DeSales here. And yes, no first downs here. In the shotgun, that's not good. Here's the snap, hands it off to Quinn, straight up the middle. Still turning those legs, but only a pickup of 2. Knights interior defensive line doing the job on that one. Ball carrier brought down by James Keefley and Tommy Swatala. Nolan Meyer also on the play. DeSales going to let a little bit of time go off on the clock, down to 8:10 to go now in the ball game. Knights trailing 23-13. Play clock at 20. Hopgood goes to the line of scrimmage, calls out the play, drops back into the shotgun. Quinn right behind him. Quinn settles to his left now. In motion is Thompson. Handoff to Quinn. Straight up the middle again. The Knights are right there. No gain on the play.
Woo!
Good second down there by the Knights defense. 3rd down and 7 to go for DeSales.
There's not a whole lot of secret here about what DeSales is going to do. They're up by 10. They're just going to run the ball, run the clock, and make Alter either use timeouts or not here. But the Knights need to stop here. Highly doubt DeSales chooses to throw the ball here, and any completion, the clock would stop, and that would play right into the Knights' hands. So just look for another run here. Make sure you get multiple hats on the running back.
Hopgood in the shotgun, 3rd down and 7. In motion is Thompson. Hopgood back to throw, coming near side, has Thompson, but going to be short.
No, he's not.
He's going to be short.
Oh, that's a terrible mark.
He came back and made the catch.
That is a terrible mark.
We're going to mark him short at the 45.
He caught that ball beyond the 45. There's no doubt about it.
The far referee is marking it outside the 45, so I think he got it.
Yeah. There's no doubt he caught that ball on the other side of the 45-yard line, but they are not. Here comes the other referee. He's going to come in here and help out.
I think it's a first, Mike.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind about it. Yep.
Boy, they just got enough.
And I stand corrected. They sure as heck were going to pass it. Went to the little out. Nice, safe route. Went to the little out route just past the sticks, and I mean just barely past the sticks.
Wow.
To get a first down, and the clock is running because the pass receiver stayed in bounds.
Yeah, Hopgood hit Jordan Johnson near side. Good tackle by Chase Stone, but Johnson just got enough for the first. Hopgood in the shotgun. In motion is Thompson. They're going to hand it on up. Hopgood going to keep it himself.
Come on, Knights!
At about the 47-yard line. Knights may have to think about taking a timeout here. Mike, clock is running. Going to be 2nd down and about 9 for DeSales. Under 6 now. 5:57 to go. Knights trailing 23-13. And you got to believe the Knights are thinking you got to stop him here. And then maybe you start thinking about using some timeouts, but probably want to save them if they can, but can't go too deep on this clock. 5:38 to go. Hopgood in the shotgun. In motion is Thompson. Hand off to Quinn. Quinn coming near side. Boy, there's some holding going on, but they're not going to call it. Quinn still on his feet, and they're going to finally take him down right about the line of scrimmage. And here's another big 3rd down play here for the Knights. It'll be 3rd and 9.
I mean, if you think about it, the one turnover by the Knights is really the big difference in the game right now. Had that not happened, it would be 17-13 probably in a one-possession game. DeSales yet to turn it over. They did fumble the ball early on a miscue between the quarterback and the running backs. The ball fell 2 or 3 yards upfield, but they were able to cover it and avert a disaster, and that led to a touchdown.
Hopkins in the shotgun, Quinn to his left. In motion is Barber coming near side, handoff Quinn. Override tackle straight up the middle, and they're going to take him down just shy of midfield.
Now Order probably calls timeout and DeSales punts.
They have not called timeout. Clock still running, 4:34 to go.
Yeah, I mean that's save until you get the ball, but it's 4th down and 5, and they'll have to punt the ball. There's no.
Doesn't look like they're going to punt it, although
here they come. Here come
I don't see the punter yet. 91 is the punter. I do not see the punter.
Absolutely. He's going to let the clock run down and then call timeout probably here maybe. He's got 2 timeouts left. I can't believe they're
maybe they're going to try to get the Knights offside
count here, but don't jump off sides.
Hopgood in the shotgun.
That's what they're doing.
I think they are going to try to get the Knights offside.
Here comes the timeout and a punt.
So clock dwindles all the way down, just under 4 minutes to go, 3:56. Knights season on the brink here, Mike. 3:56 to go, trailing 23-13, and I think they're going to get the ball back here. And boy, what a time for a special teams play by C.J. Hicks, maybe, if DeSales decides to punt.
Well, I think, I'm not a football coach, but if you have a special alignment or something that you can do that enhances their chances of blocking a punt, you may be getting all 11 guys up on the line of scrimmage.
CJ will drop back.
You try that, but they're not.
Boy, bad snap and a terrible kick coming near side, although he did get some distance out of it.
Wow.
And it rolls in favor of DeSales all the way inside the Knights 20. And they'll mark it at about the 18.5-yard line. So Knights going to have to go a long way here. With 3:48 to go.
And quickly.
Yikes.
And quickly. They have 2 timeouts left, 2 of 3 the Knights have left, so they're really going to have to go quickly. Once the clock starts to move, they're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage and probably call.
They're going to have to move.
Most likely.
So Wallace Dilling, the punter for DeSales, didn't look like it was a great kick, but he got a great roll. Shane in the shotgun, standing at his own 15. Hand off to Brandon McDonald, straight up the middle. And Knights maybe trying to catch DeSales off guard there, maybe sneak Brandon through for a long run, but going to have to start throwing the ball, I think, here, Mike, with 3:35 to go and clock running.
3:35, clock running, and the Knights huddle.
No time to
now run to the line of scrimmage.
Shane in the shotgun, McDonald to his right. 2 wideouts left, 2 to the right. Here's the snap. Shane back to throw, looking, still looking, scrambling towards his right, pressure coming, gonna throw it, has C.J. Hicks, and we'll see what the call is. Boy, it looked like an early hit. I'm not sure if C.J. was out of bounds when he caught it.
Somebody else down on the sidelines over there, too.
And I'm not sure if that was complete or not. Knights not advancing down the field, so I think that is out of bounds and incomplete.
Those 2 or 3 guys sprinting dead speed into the sidelines and took somebody down in civilian clothes over there. I almost hate to say it, but it kind of looks like Dave.
Oh boy, Dave Holman got hit. Oh boy. Oh my.
He's down.
Is it Dave?
Oh boy. Hard for me to tell for sure 100%, but took a hit and went down.
3:12 to go. Knights facing a 3rd and 9 now. Got to get something positive here, Mike. Got to get some yards. Shane back to throw. Looking, pressure coming. Shane going down the right side. Patrick Connor jumps up. It was deflected. I think Patrick kind of got caught in that awkward position. Couldn't quite come down with it. Ball falls incomplete. And the Knights possibly face their last down of the season here, Mike. Facing 4th and long.
That ball almost, after it was tipped, almost got to C.J. Hicks. The Knights are going to punt. At least it looks like they're going to line up and punt. Down 10 with 3 minutes left.
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, Mike. Knights going to punt here with 4th and 9 at their own 20 with 3:06 to go. Here's the punt. Short punt by Jack Ruffalo down the near side. Ball is going to roll just
Those
inside
fans were expecting an onside kick.
And Interesting decision there by the Knights, not deciding to go for it on 4th down.
Or
And
go
just
for
under
it.
3 minutes
I
to
didn't
go
think they
here.
would go for it.
And maybe the Knights
I didn't think
are
they
going to try to
could.
stop them again, and I would guess they'll
Have
probably
a
use
right to
their
go
timeouts
for
now,
it.
maybe to stop the clock. Coach Ailig deciding not to go for it on 4th and long.
That was Dave, and he's back up on his feet over there on the sidelines. Maybe a little shaken up, getting hit by a couple football players running full speed with pads and helmets on.
Jeez.
Hopgood.
Dave is a tough guy.
Hopgood in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Quinn straight up the middle.
Is that a player or is that a coach?
From behind. And he gets it out to, down to about the Knights 46, 47 yard line. Clock is still running. 2:40 to go. I'm not sure why the Knights are not stopping the clock here, but it continues to run with 2:29 to go. Knights trailing 23-13. And DeSales taking as much time as they possibly can. Hopgood in the shotgun. Behind him is Quinn. Quinn has 119 yards on the night. They're going to hand it off to him again, straight over center, and he's tackled from behind. And surprisingly, no whistle, but they finally take him down. And the clock will be stopped as the Knights take a timeout with 2:04 to go. And it's going to be 3rd down and 5-4 DeSales. So what do you think of that, Mike? Not going for it on 4th and long. They were deep in their own territory.
I'm not going to second guess. Tom Meyer and Tom Ailig are in a tough spot. Coach Domsites is not here. I mean, I do know there is something to be said about having head coaching experience and being in these situations multiple times over the course of a 35, 40-year career like Coach Domsites, and kind of knowing automatically what to do. But
well, that's a tough spot. They were deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they were deep. They don't get the first down there. It's an absolute concession of the game. They get a first down here. They got one timeout left. The Knights do.
Certainly a must situation here.
But it's two possessions. That change. If it was one possession, totally understand.
Hopgood in the shotgun. In motion is Thompson. They're going to hand it off to Quinn straight up the middle, trying to bounce it out right. Still on his feet, and they're going to stop him from getting the first. I believe had to get to the 41. I think he got to the 42.
Well, they're close enough to go for it.
They're going to go for it.
Go for it here. Run Quinn and try to ice this game with an offensive play. Walter calls timeout. They're the last timeout. Oh, he says yeah, there you go. Walter's calling timeout. He originally signaled the DeSales side of the ball, but then reversed it and corrected it. But it's been a tough game. And again, if you think about it, that one turnover deep in Ultra's territory is really the difference in the game right now. Had that not happened, who knows? We would have a one possession, a 4-point game probably. That changes the dynamics tremendously. But like I said at halftime, I said, again, cliche, but the team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to win. And that one mistake, DeSales yet to turn it over. That one turnover by Alter deep in the territory on the kickoff might be the deal breaker here.
So 4th down and 1 for DeSales. Ball at the Knights 42. Quinn straight up the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's carrying the whole defense of the Knights all the way inside the 30.
Think he knows?
That might be about it, Mike.
Think he knows what's at stake?
And boy, he was been alert all evening.
He was alert last year at DeSales in that close nail biter. We lost to him over there then. And he is a pain in the side again tonight. Going to play linebacker most likely at OU. Hard hitting, hard running. Been on the field the whole game, playing both sides of the ball. And DeSales will now line up in what is basically known as the victory formation. Take a couple knees and move on to the state championship.
Yeah, 1:08 to go now. I don't believe the Knights can stop the clock anymore. And we are just under a minute to go now, Mike. And just getting back to what you said, yeah, there was a sequence right there where DeSales had fumbled the ball. They were able to get on top of it, which could have been a huge turn of events for the Knights. In the very next play, DeSales was able to connect with Johnson near side on a long pass, and they were able to take it into the end zone. And boy, that was a huge turning point, and really changed the complexion of this ball game. So 30 seconds to go, and DeSales is going to take this one over the Alternites. They have defeated the Alternites tonight by a score of 23-13. The Knights season will come to an end as they go to 8-3 on the season. But Mike, I tell you what a great season for the Knights. After starting off 0-2, came roaring back, won 4 straight ball games to go 4-2 on the season. Won 4 straight in the playoffs, losing tonight in the state semis, but boy, you got to tip your cap. Tip your cap to DeSales. They played a fantastic ball game tonight.
Yeah, a good game against a good team without your head coach. That's a heartbreaker to even think about. But it is what it is. It's your fate. The Knights had a great season, regional champs and state semifinalists. Ran into a buzzsaw. DeSales is a good team. They played in a tough league, had some tough competition, beat Hartley 3 times to get here this season. Proved their muster multiple times, and they deserve to be here. But the Knights, and I know it's an easy thing for us to talk about right now. But I know in hindsight, and I can tell them, and I'm sure the coaches will say this tonight, that don't hang your heads. You had a fantastic season. You won the regional. You had a chance to go to state. You gave it everything you got. You had to go to the state semifinal game without your head coach, and you still gave the winner all he could handle. It boiled down to just 1 or 2 plays, as it normally does, and the Knights just weren't able to come out on top and fall to, believe it or not, I think 2-12 all time against this DeSales program. Hopefully we get some dates scheduled with them in the near future, so we can.
I think they will. At least if things go back to normal next season, I believe they will play DeSales again. Not sure. It should be a home game for the Knights, considering they played DeSales last year. But boy, just you tip your cap to DeSales. I mean, they're a very good team. They came in here and held the Knights in check. Brandon had some success, but they held their big running back, Brandon McDonald, kind of in check all evening.
They did.
And boy, you give Quinn, the running back and linebacker of DeSales, some credit, because he hits hard and he plays well. I'm kind of surprised not to sell Ohio, the Bobcats, short. They're a good program, but I'm surprised he hasn't gone bigger than that.
He's probably just a little bit smallish for anything much bigger than the MAC, but his heart, he showed his heart on that last running play right there. He knew what he had to do and got even more than that to win that game for DeSales. Ice it, I guess, basically. And the Knights are going to struggle with this one for a while, but sooner or later they're going to realize that they were behind the 8 ball, had to play this game without their head coach, but had a great season, and it's going to take them a while to realize that they have nothing to hang their heads about.
Great season for the Knights. Congratulations to Columbus DeSales. I believe they will play Chardon
as well as
Tiffin, so that they most likely will play Chardon in the state finals next Saturday, I believe. So congratulations to DeSales and congratulations to our Alternites. Great season. And folks, thank you for joining us all season long. We had a blast covering the Alternites. Great season for the Knights. We'll look forward to next year. Again, as Mike said, nothing to hang your head about. Mike, and I've had a blast with you.
It was a blast.
Look forward to, I think you and I hopefully are going to have a chance to do basketball.
Yes, sir.
And we'll look forward to football next season. But again, had a great time.
It was a great time. Good job, partner. Getting better and better every broadcast and every year. And we're making some memories together. And this is another tough loss over here in London in the state semifinals. But we'll get our chance again someday soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And thank you to you folks. Thanks for joining us all season long. Again, had a blast. Hopefully we'll be able to make some more memories on the hardwood. Hopefully the basketball season goes through as planned, and we'll go from there. So for my partner Mike Freshwater, I am Tim Kernan. Thank you for joining us for Alternites football all season long. And join us next time on Gamecast Radio when we start the basketball season. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you next time on Gamecast Radio.
All right, guys. That'll be it for us. Excuse me. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, please. I may do the basketball season. I've been talking a little bit about that, thinking about a little bit about that. But I may join the basketball season because I don't know. Probably because of COVID. I've been doing a lot more of this stuff because of the COVID reason. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Tune in to my other videos. Look at my channel. All of my channels throughout. This video. I've really enjoyed this really much. And I shall see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by while we figure this out. Now, here comes another goodbye. Hold on, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by while we figure out the issue. Uh-oh. Please, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by while we figure out the issue. What? What is wrong with this thing? No, I don't want that. Well, guess what? Why not?
Red Devils, as we are set for will be out the 2.
Sorry, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by while we figure out this issue. Why is it doing this? Oh no. Shouldn't be doing this.
Right, man. Got her upside down.
Sorry, we are having technical difficulties. Please stand by while we figure out the issue. Why is it doing this? Alright guys, thank you. See you guys in the next video. Bye.